To Edulive. So today in this video we are having the workbook answers of your treasure chest elevator chapter. So we will begin with the MCQ question, and the answer of first MCQ is the story the elevator is written by, and the answer is William Sleator. On the second question, the elevator could carry dash persons, and the answer is 3. Now third question, Martin's father worked, and the answer is at home. Now fourth question, Martin was a dash boy. The answer is skinny. Now fifth question, Martin lived on the floor, and the answer is 17. Now sixth question, Martin first met the fat lady on the dash floor. The answer is 14. Now seventh question, the fat lady looked at Martin. Answer is closely. Now eighth question, the old lady was wearing a dash coat, green. The answer is green. Now ninth question, what was Martin's father doing when he was told about the fat lady? The answer is A part, watching television. Now tenth question, on which floor was Martin's father going to meet Miss Pullman? And the answer is ninth. Now let's move to comprehension question passages. Passage 1. The first question is, what kind of apartment was it in which Martin and his father had shifted recently? And the answer is, the apartment was in an old building characterized by an old, small, and somewhat unreliable elevator. The second question, what made the boy uncomfortable in the elevator? The answer is, Martin was uncomfortable due to the elevator's poor lighting, dirty walls, and its small size, which made it feel crowded. And the third question, what kind of boy was Martin? The answer is, Martin was a thin, nervous 12-year-old who was uncomfortable in small enclosed spaces like elevators. The fourth question, how was the door of the elevator? And the answer is, the elevator door never stayed open long enough and slammed shut with a loud clanging noise. The fifth question, was it wrong with the boy or the elevator that made things worse? The answer is, it was a combination of both Martin's fear of elevators and the poor condition of the elevator that made things worse. The passage 2. First, earlier what did father get upset with Martin? And the answer is, Martin's father was upset because Martin avoided using the elevator due to his fears. The second question, what kind of boy was Martin? And the answer is, Martin was skinny, weak, not good at sports, and easily frightened boy. Third question, what was expected of Martin to reconcile with? The answer is, Martin was expected to reconcile with and overcome his fear of the elevator. The fourth question, why did Martin take to the elevator although he was scared of it? And the answer is, Martin took the elevator to try and confront his fears, influenced by his father's expectations and his experience of being bullied at school. The fifth question, was Martin a coward? And the answer is, Martin was perceived as a coward by his father, but his fear of elevator was more indicative of anxiety and discomfort in confined spaces. Now passage 3. First, what kind of lady was she? And the answer is, the lady was always wearing an old green coat that made her appear even larger. Second question, what is Martin's tone here in describing the lady striker? The answer is, Martin's tone seems to be one of the apprehension and slight fear, emphasizing the lady's imposing presence. Third question, what was Martin's state of mind when he confronted the lady? And the answer is, Martin was nervous, scared, and felt concerned and claustrophobic. Fourth question, on which floor did the lady step into the elevator? On which floor did she actually live? Answer, she stepped into the elevator on the 14th floor. It's unclear where she actually lived as she pressed different floor buttons at different times. Now fifth question, how did the lady look at the boy in the elevator? Answer is, the lady stared at Martin intensely and continuously, which made him very uncomfortable. Now passage 4. First question, what was the lady's behavior while in the elevator with the boy? Answer is, the lady just watched Martin without any specific action, breathing loudly and maintaining an intense stare. Second question, why couldn't Martin run past the lady? Answer, Martin couldn't run past her due to the limited space in the elevator and the lady's large size. Third question. What did the boy think of the lady in the elevator? Answer. Martin was scared and perplexed by her behavior, thinking she might be crazy due to her continuous stare. Fourth question. Where did the lady live? Answer. It's not specified in the story where the lady lived. Now fifth question. What time of the day was it then? How do you know? Answer. It was morning as Martin ran nearly all the way to school after this incident. Now passage 5. First, what was the boy's question to which she nodded? Answer. Martin asked the lady if she was going up. Now, question number 2. How did the woman look like? Answer. The woman was fat, wearing a ballooned green coat and had sharp blue eyes. Third one. What is surprising in the lady's pressing 18? Answer. It was surprising because she previously pressed for the 14th floor and it was unexpected for her to go to the 18th floor. The fourth question. Which floor do you think did the lady live on? It is unclear which floor the lady lived on as she pressed different floor buttons. Now fifth question. What makes the boy feel nervous in the elevator? Answer. Martin feels nervous due to the small, poorly maintained elevator and the lady's intense stare. Now passage 6. First question. Why does the boy retort, I am not afraid? Answer. Martin says this in response to his father's accusation of him being afraid, trying to defend himself. Second. What was the boy's father trying to emphasize? Answer. Martin's father was emphasizing the need for Martin to grow up, act bravely, and not be timid. Third question. How did Martin react to his father's rebuke? Answer. Martin felt upset and possibly misunderstood as he didn't view himself as being afraid. Fourth. What does the extract tell about the relationship between the son and the father? Answer. The relationship seems strained, with the father being critical and Martin feeling misunderstood and pressurized. Fifth. Later, what happens when the boy tries to avoid the lady? Answer. In his attempt to avoid the lady, Martin falls down the stairs and breaks his leg. Now passage 7. First. Why was the boy taken to hospital? Answer. Martin was taken to the hospital because he fell down the stairs and broke his leg. Second. How did the father feel about the boy's health? Answer. The father was silent, disappointed and angry, viewing Martin as a coward and a fool. Third part. What disability had the boy suffered and how? Martin suffered a broken leg due to falling down the stairs. 4. How could this disability give some relief to Martin? This disability meant Martin could avoid using the elevator for some time, which was a source of fear for him. Now 5th. What advice was given to Martin by his doctor? The doctor advised Martin to rest as much as possible. Now passage 8. Why did the father not like Martin to visit the neighbor along with him? Answer. The father wanted Martin to face his fears and be alone in the elevator. Second question. What was the father's piece of advice to Martin? Answer. The father advised Martin to grow up and not be afraid of being alone in the elevator. A third question. On which floor did the neighbor live? What was her name? Answer. The neighbor, Mrs. Ullman, lived on the 9th floor. Fourth question. Where did the elevator stop and why? The elevator stopped at the 10th floor where the fat lady was awaiting for Martin. A fifth question. What surprises awaited Martin in the elevator? How did the lady treat him there? Answer. Martin was surprised by the fat lady waiting for him in the elevator. She entered quickly, laughed and pressed the stop button. So this is all about this video. If you have enjoyed this video, just make sure to like the video and subscribe our channel. Thanks.